Hello students and welcome back. Now this week we're going to be doing some practicing in our sketchbooks for a project that we're going to start next week. Now if you had me last year, you know that we did a couple projects using cross contour lines. So cross contour lines are lines that curve across shapes to make them look three-dimensional or stand out on the paper. Now last year we did that with tubes, and we also made a hand project where the hands had cross contour lines on them to show that they were three-dimensional or round. Okay, now last week you did some sketching and you were drawing trees. So what we're going to do for the project, which will start next week, is we're going to be drawing a landscape. But this landscape is going to include cross contours. And these cross contours will make your landscape items stand up and stand out on the paper. It'll make them look three-dimensional, and it's just kind of fun to do. So for this week, what I want you to do is sketch a tree. Okay, it could be a very simple stylized tree, or you can have as many branches as you would like, but we're going to typically stick to a tree that does not have leaves on it. Okay, just for now, and then we'll go into leaves and other things like that later. So I'm going to draw a simple tree. Okay, things to keep in mind when you're drawing a tree: always draw light, just in case you make a mistake. But the main thing, the trunk of course is bigger on the bottom, and as you move up it will get smaller, okay, as you're drawing your tree. Now as the tree goes up, you're going to want to split it off into branches. Now branches, just like the tree trunks, okay, start wider and then go off and get narrower as they go up. But something else happens. As you go up with the branches, you're also going to split off into new branches. So you're basically going to make these little letter Y's or V's as you progress up the tree. So as you go up, you split into a little V, and the tree should get smaller as you go up. Now for time purposes, I'm not going to sit here and draw every single little branch, but I just want you to know that each branch as it goes up will split off into a little V or letter Y. And that's how you get your tree to look realistic. And as you go up the tree, it should be getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay, so we're going to continue with our tree, going up. Every time we're doing a branch coming off, it's splitting into a Y shape and going up. I'm going to split my tree in half right here. Continue to go up. Tree should be getting narrower as you go up it. And continue to split off into Y's as you go up. And this is kind of a fun activity if you have some time to kill. And just keep drawing tree branches and tree limbs and splitting them into Y's and getting smaller and smaller and smaller as you get up the tree. So there, I split my tree off. Go in this direction. Put another branch right there, pretty big branch. Again, I have my Y or my V coming up. Put a bigger branch right here. And you can kind of just design the tree how you want. It can have as many branches or limbs on it as you would like. The important factor, and they could hide behind each other also, but the important thing is to get smaller as you approach the top of the tree. So even though you're splitting into more branches, these branches are going to get smaller as they move up. Okay, this project does take time. Okay, so there we just have a simple tree. Again, I mean, I could keep going on this and splitting it into more and more branches. You can literally work on this for hours and hours and hours, depending how far you want to take your branches and your tree. Now, for what we need, I'm going to stop there. Okay, so we have a basic tree. We're going to imagine that these branches go up even higher and split off into even more branches. What we're going to do now is take the cross contour lines that we've learned how to draw last year and apply them to this tree to kind of transform the tree in a stylized way and make it look more three-dimensional or round. So, to make it easy, I'm going to start on the bottom of the tree. And I'm going to curve around with a line. Now I'm going to continue drawing curved lines from the bottom up the tree. So I'm going up the tree trunk, but I'm drawing these lines, these cross contour lines that are going to curve around my tree. Now, before I get to where the branches are, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Where the branches are coming off the main limb of the tree, I'm going to draw a little line right there to make it look like that arm or branch of the tree is in front of this branch and coming out. Now I can do this on every branch if I want. Just draw a cross contour or half rounded shape to make it look like the tree branches were attached to the tree right there. Now you don't have to do it on every one, but you can do it on most of them. Okay, now you can see just even doing that, it makes the tree look more three-dimensional. Now, I'm going to continue going up, drawing my cross contour lines on the tree. Okay, now when I get to this part right here, I'm going to switch and make my contours curve in the other direction. Okay, so now we're treating this branch like it's an individual branch separate from the tree, and we're curving our lines in a different direction. We're still doing cross contour lines, but now they're curving in a different direction. And they're going to curve around the tree. Now when I hit this branch, since that's curved that way, I'm going to curve these lines the same direction. Okay, and you can kind of see where I'm going with this. All right, now these are individual branches here, so I might curve a line here to go like that and keep these lines curved this way. And you're slowly going to work your way up the tree, curving your lines around each branch, making the branches look like cylinders or rounded. And every time you hit a branch, you're going to change your direction and curve it to the direction that the branch is going in. And again, I'm not going to go through each and every branch, but you'll get the gist of what we're doing. I'm going to work my way up on the right side. Remember, since this is curved this way on this branch, I'm going to make my cross contours face the same direction. It's basically like you're drawing little letter C's all through up the tree and its branches. You're going to continue working your way up. Try to make the tree appear like it's round. Curving those lines. Okay, so you're going to take your time, you're going to work your way all the way up the tree, drawing cross contours on each tree limb and each tree branch. So your assignment for this week is to draw one tree, one whole tree. Okay, sketch it out. Try to get as many branches as you can. Split it off into Y's and V's. Very important. And then do the techniques that I just showed you on this video and fill the tree with cross contour lines to make it look more three-dimensional. Okay, this is your practice for this week. Next week I'm going to show you how to incorporate this tree that I drew into a landscape, an overall landscape. And we're going to use cross contour lines to design all the elements of our landscape. Enjoy, take your time, be creative. If you need more instruction, pause the video, rewind it, look at it again. Good luck.